Hello and welcome, Chef Pennington here. Today we're doing Texas adobo sauce. Texas adobo sauce is wonderful. It is highly versatile. You can use it in lots of different preparations, and we're going to make it balanced, which is the key. So the Scoville scale, that is a way to determine how hot a pepper is, and this is the actual list here. There are other peppers that can be found, like the ghost chili pepper and all those good ones, which are like over 1 million. So the fun thing is choosing your peppers. They all have very different flavors. They're kind of fruity in nature. They can be very spicy. They don't have to be spicy, and that's the thing I talk about a lot. And we're going to discuss all that here today. So jalapeno actually is a chipotle, and a ancho is actually a poblano, which is kind of cool. Some people don't know that. So here, we're going to remove the stems and the seeds. If you want to make this extra hot, well, that's your ticket. You still let the seeds be in there. Now, that's going to be a little bit of a different texture when you're done, because the seeds don't really go anywhere. You can't really blend them into oblivion. You could grind them with a molcajete. You can turn them into a paste. That would be one way to kind of hide the seeds. And you definitely want to open up the pepper all the way through and get the extra seeds out if that's what you're going for. It's okay to leave a few behind. So we're going to roast these. Very important. This is releasing the flavor. 400-degree oven. It goes quick. It's like 3 minutes. So you must stand there and watch it. If you're an accomplished cook, then maybe you might be able to do this step, but I would suggest do one at a time. So we have some other wonderful dry ingredients here, and we're going to toast them. So we've got some fennel seed here. When I say 1+, that's just over a tablespoon. We're using a Texas size helping here. Got some thyme, some mustard seeds in there, and cumin. Very important to have the cumin in there. It is the balancing, it's just really important. Please don't skip the cumin. And what we're going to do here is we're going to toast them. It's going to take about 2 to 3 minutes. And what's going to happen when you're going to know it's done is you're going to start smelling it. And then you're going to cook it for about another 20, 30 seconds, somewhere in there. It will burn if you go too long. So you really want to catch it. Once it's floral, you know that it's releasing its oils, and that's the key. So we're going to use a blender. You could use a food processor. I like the blender because it's tall. And these peppers are kind of big. Now, we're going to start off blending these up so we can give ourselves room for our other ingredients. So get them all in there. I'm going to have a recipe card below, a link for you that'll talk about exactly how many of each pepper to put in there, all the measurements, so no problem. So we're going to get them in there, pretty much as many as you can. We'll get them all in there before we're done, but get them in there. And here we go. I think that looks like a bunch of bugs flying around, just saying. I've edited this video for a while. Anyway, so we've got them all turned into some good stuff here. We're going to add the rest of the chilies, and here we go. This is all of our toasted ingredients. Look how much wonderful toastiness here. We've toasted the peppers and all of our dry ingredients. This is really good adobo sauce here. I hope you try it. So we're going to get some minced garlic in there. I do like stuff in a jar. It is easy to use, and it actually is pretty healthy because it's already been chopped up and exposed to air, phytochemicals, stuff like that. You can Google on that if you like. We got half of a red onion in there. We're going to go for around a half a cup. You can adjust the oil and the water to how much you want it. When this is done, you want it closer to a paste. Okay? This is an ingredient to other recipes. So you're going to use your adobo in other recipes, and I have some of those listed at the end, give you some ideas. So that's brown sugar. We're balancing flavors. You got to put in there. Just please add the sugar. If you have only regular white sugar, please put in there. We're using 1 tablespoon plus, just a heaping of kosher salt. You don't want to oversalt this because this is an ingredient. You're going to use this in other stuff down the road, so you can add more flavors in. This is just our base for our adobo. Blend it up really, really well, and this is where we're at this point. We have truly an adobo sauce, and with 4 different peppers. Sometimes it's usually only chipotles and anchos, so ours is better. We have more flavor here, and it's really good, and it's not too spicy. So here's some uses for the recipe for adobo sauce, and there are more than this, of course. It works great in soups. You're using your crock pot. Some rubs, you can rub it on chicken, put it in like an Instapot. Works wonderful. Smoky hummus. Everybody loves a mayo, and who doesn't love chili, guys? Chilies and peppers, right? So that's a perfect use for your adobo. So here's that time again. I'd love to see y'all subscribe and stick around. Very much would appreciate it. And here are some additional posts that I think you guys would enjoy. And I hope y'all have the best and give this a try and come back and let me know what y'all think. And y'all have the best. Take care. Down there.